Okay, so this next bit is going to be quite long. I'll try and get it all done in one go. There may be interludes during the episode. There's going to be no edits, I promise no edits, but there might be 2 or 3 videos stitched together. So there's that disclaimer. Now, so we've just done a long rest, so we're going to get a buff that's going to last, excuse me, until we next long rest, which means we're going to have to be very careful about how we use our resources. We've got 4 short rests, 2 normal ones, 1 from Tav, Song of Rest Bard, 1 from Shadowheart, Song of Rest Bard.
Dawnmaster Vasaid.
Vasaid requires an axe, so we go to the throw. This is why we've got rid of all the stuff. We find the ceremonial battle axe and we throw that. Oh dang, we're too close. Onto that altar, I was going to say. And this will give us a buff once all the ceremonial weapons are in place. That's 1. There's already 1 already done, so we've got 2 left.
Dawnmaster Stockhold.
Stockhold is the mace, so move back a bit. There's a ceremonial mace. There we go, which means the one by the window that we climb through requires the ceremonial warhammer. There we go. So we've got Morning Law's Radiance. Gaining characteristic Morning Law's Radiance. Your weapon attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 radiant damage. It also opens up this little portal here. You can read the note if you want to. And we also get the Dawnmaster's Crest, which you need to keep hold of, and that sits in Tav's inventory. Do not lose it, do not sell it, do not send it to camp. From this moment on, we cannot go to camp. We cannot use the waypoint system. We are stuck in this loop until after, well, for a very long while. We jump back across this gap. And go back the way we came, through the doors, past the room we broke into, down the steps. Jump across. If you want a bit of lore, you can click on this statue.
Looks like a magic mouth spell. That voice probably belongs to someone long gone.
There we go.
Come on, let's go.
Switch to Karlach. Karlach's going to loot the area. There's some over here. That's it. Down and around, there's a little, like, this used to be the kitchen, I think, from looking at all the stuff laying around. There's a big chimney there.
Nice.
Most of the stuff is dev blocked, unfortunately, so you can't actually loot it, but I always try, you know, just in case there's been an undocumented update where they actually remove the dev locks on items. But I don't think that's ever going to happen now. If they'd have done it, they'd have done it way long ago. Check all the pots, you might find something. Oh, no. Press the wrong button. Might find something in the pots. Never know. Same with the barrels. Check the barrels. Back around. Come on, that's it. Around there. It's about here. You can just see some things on the floor to loot. There we go. Right. We'll bust through these.
Curious.
I'm on the right person. There it is. Bust through the barricade. There we go. Up the steps to here, and over to here. There's a skeleton. Can loot that for whatever it's got. Take the rusted mace. We're gonna stay on Karlach, do all the looting. The reason we come this way is because we have this door here. We go in, we get some XP, loot, loot, over to these barrels, etc. Oh, she's stuck. Come on. Oh, let me move. That's it. Grab that from there. There's a grease bottle over here. We'll go through and over here. There's some. There it is. I always look at the skeletons because most of the time they'll have a 1 gold item, but there is a chance for it to have a dagger. Excuse me. Alright, time to do some splitsies.
No one back home will ever believe
We are going to send the Tav over here.
How much farther can I go?
Asti goes all the way over here.
Oh, I could go for a good
Karlak goes all the way over here. And Shadowheart goes all the way over to the doorway. Go back to the Tav. There's a book here. Pick up if you need the bookworm achievement, you can read it. Over here.
Amazing that the sword stayed sharp for so long.
It's a Githyanki sword. If you pass that test, they do say it's a Githyanki sword, but it bears no real effect on the game. Just loot this area. You come back around to the front of this statue and click on the plaque.
The blood of Lathander, spilled in holy battle with Samaster, immortalized here for all to worship.
So they kept the blood of Lathander here. No wonder it was looted.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Shadowheart's the anchor, so as soon as that chat's finished, just do what I've just done there. Loot this little bit. Back to Asti. Lockpick the gate. Another iron gate. Which gives us a potion of mind reading, which we don't need, and a book. There's nothing in the pot. There's never been anything in the pot. Use this stick. There we go, and you can see where we were. That is where we met the Gith. Unfortunately, the gnome got defeated, and we defeated the gnome kobolds, etc. Over to the 4th and final iron gate. Take the scroll and the book. Leave Asti there. Over to Karlak. Diggy diggy hole. Move Asti over to the other two. Oh, didn't mean to click on the skeleton. There we go. Back to Karlak. Diggy diggy hole has been completed, so we loot the entire area.
Never a dull moment.
That's it. That's all the looting done. We'll go down. And you save at the monetary basement. Act 1.5. Well, 1,5 save 3. In we go. A lot of XP. We'll move forward.
Sentries to arms! Istik, state your purpose quickly.
I was infected by an illithid and was told to seek a Githyanki crash.
You are infected. A gate thrall is something to eradicate, not reason with.
Persuasion. Oh. Guidance and friends. Should see it done. There we go.
It wouldn't be the strangest study she's done. Report to the infirmary at once. Step carefully, Istik. Krashielek watches you.
Alright.
What to do?
So, I'm going to show you something, and I would suggest in your game, if you're following along, get to this point, just hold fire, see what I do, and then judge whether you want to do it or not. So I'm going to split the tab off, and we're going to go for a bit of a walk.
heard they're making us
Once
join
we
the
get down
patrol
to the
soon.
stone pillar here,
The
we're going to
search must be
turn
going
left
badly.
/ west, and then go northwest along this corridor here, and get to this door. We're going to hide,
Just out of view.
and then open the door, and in we go.
Gods, it smells awful in here.
There are 2 wardrobes in here that have got a random clothing in it, and there's a chance to change the clothing that appears by reloading to save 3, which is why we do that save 3 outside, and we don't quick save after the check. So I'm looking for specific garments. Let's see if I find them. That's not bad. I've got Umber trousers, which are Lazelles. I need a pair for Lazelle and a pair for Karlak. I'll go look in this one. I'm specifically looking for a top. I didn't get it, although Umber trousers again and clothing for another character that we haven't met yet. Now I've got 3 items of clothing out of the ones I need, but I don't have the ones I want. Do I reload? Yes, I think I'm going to reload. So I'm not going to bother looting, I'm just going to do a quick load. You can do what you like. You can see the clothing there and then try it onto the companions you have with you, see if you like any of them, you know, and then make a decision, or not bother. You can just fast forward through, because I may be a while doing this. It's the same options each time. I'm just speed running it. There we go.
I heard they're making us join the patrol soon. The search must be going badly.
I'm going to close the door this time.
It smells awful in here.
Right, let's check the wardrobe again. Nothing. Nothing I want in that one, that's a shame. 1 I want out of there, but again, not the one I need. So another quick reload.
Still breathing, despite everything.
A gig thrall is something to eradicate, not reason with.
This is actually the slowest part, getting through this check. There's not much really to say at this juncture. I want a garment, and I'm not sure how long I'm going to take to reload until I get it.
Gods, it smells awful in here.
That's one. Comfortable ultimate, or that one. Come on. Oh, that's all junk. Oh, start getting frustrated now. I know it's completely RNG and there's like several hundred pieces of clothing, but my days, I do get frustrated after a while. What I may do is,
Have a lot on my mind.
if I don't get it this time, end this recording and continue to grind until I get what I want, and then restart the recording.
Report to the
Let's stitch it together. Let's see how this one goes before we make a final decision.
I heard they're making us join the patrol soon. The search must be going badly.
Oops.
Gods, it smells awful in here.
As long as you don't open the wardrobes without hiding, you should be fine. Yes! Oh, there it is. Well, that's one. That's not the one I want. There's a... that's the teal version. There's another one, a green one, called the Spring outfit, and that's what I'm after. Oh... That's Shadow Hearts. Do I keep grinding this? It could be in the next one. It could be an hour's worth of reloads away. Alright. Let's see on the flip side. Alright. So it took me about half an hour of reloading, and finally we've got the Spring Slim Fit outfit for Tav. That's the one I want for Tav. The rest is junk. I'm just going to add that to junk now. I haven't checked this one. I decided to do that one first and got it on the first attempt. I don't need that one. I will send that one to camp. And we don't wear the boots because you don't have clothing as boots. It's always armour. Right, we're going to sneaky out again. Close the door. Unhide. There are two there. It's a... I don't know what they did there in the design, but there's two right on top, one on top of the other. So take the herb, and we're gonna walk back along here, turn that off. We're gonna go around and close these big heavy oak doors. We'll come back to that room later. We go down and get the waypoint and do a quick save. And then we're going to go through this oak door here into this cave system. I'm going to speak to a Jack near Jira, or the quartermaster.
Blood, rust, squall. Is there no odious substance not smeared on this delivery? I'd heard this plane was disgusting, but I didn't think it would be like this.
Must be something worthwhile on this plane, or your kind wouldn't be here.
Most metals here fold like istics, much like istics themselves. But if you're so keen to extol their virtues, you can pay accordingly.
Now we're into trade. Alright, so we've got quite a few items we need to pick up here, and we've got some loot we can trade. So we're going to look at the potions first. These are the top range potions in the game. As you see, 30-60 healing plus removes burning. We're going to take every single one. You ever see one of these in a vendor, you take it. Next, we are looking for arrows. This is the arrow operation slaying. We do need these, but the ones we need we find later on in the game. Arrow of acid, arrow of arcane interference, construct slaying. We need about 10 of those. No, we do need some more arrows of fire. Nice staple arrow. No. This is where we start getting arrows of many targets in quite a few quantities, which is great. Iron dead slaying, you need about 5 of those. That's about it. Defender flail we need. We need the knife of the undermounting king. Just having a look through what else they've got. Spear +1, you might want to buy that if you've lost one of your other ones. Vital conduit boots, we take those. And then finally the gloves of dexterity, we take those. That's what we're after. Ideally we'll take the whole lot if we can, so let's look at the wares. I like to keep these gift discs. You don't have to, you can sell them if you want to. Again, make sure you do not sell the Doormaster's Crest. You want to keep that, you need to keep that. Book, couple of bones. Oh, Karlach, Stonker. Look at all this lot. Don't sell glyphs here. Sell anything and everything else, but not glyphs. Or gems. Oops, there's two there. No, I want the herb back. Dang it. I'll go into Tav's inventory. Did I just sell a scroll? Yes, I did. Oh, idiot. Alright, so we are quite a lot of gold out. What we are going to do is, again, we're not selling scrolls here. Just double checking. Yeah, we're just going to match the gold for now. We find an absolute ton of loot we sell, and our gold will go into the quartermaster's inventory, and we can then trade it back later on. So we'll just accept that. There we go. It went from 1,000 to just under 3,000. So then that money will be there for us to trade later.
On your way then.
All right. So as a construct, go to camp. If you got any, of course, as a fire to Asti, as of undead slaying to camp. Many targets go to Shadowheart. That's junk. Give it to Karlach. Defender flail to camp. Knife of the Mountain King to Asti. Final contact boots to camp. Same with the gloves of dexterity. Again, I keep the inventory of the gift discs, so I'm going to send those to camp. The herbs we'll leave on tower. Any herbs we find on our other team members we will send to Tav, and then we'll just do one send to Bree. Could probably do that with a lot of this actually. Send all that lot to Tav. Mark all this lot as wares. Apart from that one, we'll send that to Gale in a minute. Oh, damn it. Didn't mean to drop that on the floor. That's right, I'll sort that out in a minute. Right, we need to unequip. Go to Asti. I forgot I was on Tav. Unequip his daggers, both of them. Re-equip the knife of the Mountain King. Equip one of the daggers, and then the other one can be sent to Kalak as wares to be sold. Right, I'll go back to Tav. Can we? Are we allowed to pick up that dagger? Where'd it go? Oh, it's classed as stealing now. Alright, well, it can sit on the floor then. We'll get it at a later point. Put the key in there. Herb. I call them all herbs. I know they're not. Some of them are, you know, like rocks and stuff, but it's all alchemical ingredients, right? Okay, and then all that gold can also go to camp. We don't need it here. And we can't go to any other traders at the moment, so just might as well just send it to camp. Switch to range, that's it, and do a quick save. Okay. Back to the waypoint. Across the hallway, down the steps. So we're going back to yes, the infirmary. Can we turn out these burny things? Or are they... No, we can get these. Turn those off then. There we go. Right. We're going to separate everyone.
I'd love to, thanks.
Karnak kind of stays about here. We move Shadowheart back to the door, as we do with Tav. Asti stands just in front of them. Do another quick save. We're going to wait for that patrol to get a bit closer. That'll do.
Sort of.
Damn. Okay, let's go for this one with the Dread Ambusher. Oh my days, Asti, come on. Seriously?
Blood comes easy these days.
Wow. Nice one, Tav. Tav defeated someone, so they get another attack. There we go. There is another guard. There they come.
Making me sweat.
Someone's reported a theft in this area.
That's how we do that. Alright. We're gonna loot these this area here.
Ooh.
Let's put the 2 defeated gears into the bottle bank. There we go.
Looking ahead.
No, oh, come on, that's that done. In here, into the infirmary, walk in, close door. All the way around and
So good
into
Yankees sleep in beds too.
here.
How conventional.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Still breathing, despite everything.
My faith protects me.
Careful, I bite.
There's just about enough room for Asti in this little gap here to hide. Right,
What's cooking?
everyone's in place. Do a quick save. Nope, we want to punch, please. There we go. That's it. Asti's no longer doing hide checks, which is awesome. We are going to do a topple. That's that one down. We're going to try and come all the way through. Yes, just about make it.
Show them who you are.
That's that one down.
Can't even catch my breath.
Going to use Tav. Shoot this one. That's that one down. Tav gets another attack. Over to here. Missed. That sucks. Got another one. That we're out.
This.
Move to shot. That's that one down.
Got to move.
Let's see if Shark can fire again. Yep, over there. They saved against the frightened. That's fine.
Nothing important.
No
is ever
dot on
easy.
Tav. We want Asti.
A very penetrable pocket.
Start off with a sneak attack. That's that one down.
Yes, here.
Dread ambusher. There we go.
Hey, good looking.
Karlach to loot. Back into the bedroom. And we'll just take everything. It's all wares to be traded, so it's up to you whether you mark it as wares like I'm doing or you just pick it up. But the idea is we just loot everything.
Time to pack it in for the day, I think.
As you see me do, if you find any gold or herbs, anything like that, just send it to Bree/the camp straight away. It's just easier. Oh. That's that bit done. Round the corner. Send the key. Actually, no. Karlach needs that key. Right. And we are done. There's a shovel against this wall. Oh, there's a pickaxe as well. That's it. Out we come. And we start looting here. No! Ow!
There's no time to
Quickly
waste.
move. I was trying to avoid that, but
Burn yourself.
never mind. Don't burn yourself. Bit late for that, Karlach. I made a boo-boo. I thought that was a barrel I could loot. It was not. No, we did loot that one. There are lots of little bits of loot here to grab, so I'm just gonna grab it all. We're nearly done with the looting. Like we loot less, as I said before, we loot less as we go through the game. Fortunately, most of the looting is done in Act 1. Right, that's that bit done. Another fire wine barrel. We're not going to hit. It's another fire wine barrel. We're not going to hit that. That's too messy. Let's go over here and look for more loot. Forgot to get a drink while I was doing all the searching for the clothing. I'll have to go and get one in a moment. Don't interact with the chest, there's no treasure in there. It's another one of those rats we defeated in the monastery, and not worth the XP. All the loot to break open the chest and then defeat the mob. We'll just leave it in the chest. Alright, we are fully looted now.
My faith will guide me.
Okay, sharp. Yep, there's a healing potion. There we go. Let's move Karlak back a bit.
A long way to go still.
Ranged attack, and we need to go up onto the hinge just there. Kaboom. Move Asti.
What's
Let's
next?
shut her up. Right, now the burning has stopped. We shoot another one. There we go. Right, now we shut her up, becomes our anchor.
There is work to do.
We gather the Tav, Asti, and shut her together.
Attention!
Karlak goes and stands next to this. We are just going to move that barrel though out of the way there, and Karlak gets to stand there.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Open the door. In we go.
There's a parasite vertical incision from pineal eye to end of notochord. Intestinal coloration consistent with samples 231 to 259.
Speak to the Gustil.
Do you have a question? Or are you just going to stand there gawking?
I've got a tadpole needs removing. Can you help me?
You must be desperate to seek my aid. Tell me, how long have you been infected?
Longer than you expect for Samurai-Face to take, and with none of the symptoms.
Fascinating. So you're conscious of your infection, but showing no signs of cerebral impairment. Either your tadpole is special, or you are. We must find out which. Go to the Zaithisk. I will ensure you're cured.
You have my thanks.
Your gratitude is unnecessary. The procedure brings its own rewards. Even Githyanki rarely experiences Zaithisk.
Alright,
You are very
up the steps. Wait till you see the Zaithisk and quick save. Right, interact.
The device is strange, made of taut flesh and pockmarked metal. It waits for something. You feel your parasite stir.
Do not fear. My experience in operating this machine is unparalleled. There is nothing on any plane stronger than a Zaithisk for curing unwanted afflictions.
Lie down in the device.
Your body grows cold, its warmth sapped by the cold metal seat. The machine awakens.
You must focus on the parasite at all times. The Zaithisk will do the rest.
Layers of magic weave themselves tightly around your head. The tadpole squirms and contracts. It's trying to hide. You realize the device is hunting your parasite, but it's doing so blindly. Without direction, your faculties could be permanently damaged. Your skull groans and bends under the pressure. Then, agony.
Alright, we need to pass all of these saving throws, so it's going to be quick saves and hope to pass, and if we fail it's going to be reload. First one was easy, they just get harder.
Waves of torment, you search for the parasite's lurking presence. The device searches too. You sense its hunger, its craving. It wants the tadpole, but maybe something more.
That's it. Ignore the pain. Think of the tadpole. Think of it purged.
This cure looks set to kill you. Get out!
The parasite burrows deeper, sinking its teeth into your brain's exposed tissue. It sucks greedily. You feel yourself ebbing away, while the parasite only grows stronger. It's evolving.
Quick save. Saving throw. This is the hard one because we're just getting the +1, so we need a 14. Yep. Let's check our inspiration points. We've got 3. I'm going to gamble 1. No, reload.
You feel yourself ebbing away.
Here we go again.
The parasite only grows stronger. It's evolving.
And reload. We get quite a significant gameplay advantage from passing these saving throws, so unfortunately this part of the reload system isn't optional.
Only grows stronger. It's evolving.
You might get this on the first roll. Oh, there we go. We rolled a nat 20. Whoop, whoop.
That's it. You're almost there. The Zaithisk never fails.
The device yearns for the creature, for every part of you tainted by its presence. You will be consumed. The tadpole quivers. A different magic is building within it. This one is ancient. Rotten.
No more!
Alright, so on this one we've got a bit more options here. So we are actually going to go down to the bard. Saving throw. And try that one. It's a roll of an 18, but we do get many bonuses. We've got it first try. How's that? You may need to reload. If you do, just pause the video and carry on until you get through all 3. and then you can unpause and follow along after that.
You pour yourself into the tadpole's putrid magic. Its strength multiplied. It unleashes on the machine. The two forces fuse violently together, your brain their conduit. Your body and mind drift apart. You are being undone.
Enough!
The room swims back into focus. Your mind is intact, yet unfamiliar. Inside it, the tadpole lives on, and you feel different.
No! No! The Zaithisk! What have you done? My life's work gone. And yet you live. And so does your parasite.
Her voice cuts with a fanatical edge, an obsession bordering on mania. If there's a chance the parasite lives, she wants it.
Your Zaithisk tried to kill me and failed.
The Zaithisk does not fail. The only variable in this experience was you and your parasite. And I will uncover how this happened. Wait here. I will gather my tools.
Quickly switch to the party mode and ready an unarmed strike with Karlach.
Stronger now.
And attack the doctor.
Violent.
Purge the infected only. Leave enough to study.
Boom. There we go. And that's why we clear out this area beforehand. Get another key. All the junk. And then the Aberration Hunter's Amulet gets sent to camp for later. There we go. In walks Karlach, and we do a quick save.
A parasite, brimming with magic. Take it.
And we're looting again, unfortunately. I know, round about this I start getting very bored with it as well, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. We are in Act 2. We do a lot less looting, let's put it that way. Just got to get there. Dun, dun, dun. Sorry, I just... It's looting. What more can I say? We've done it a lot. You just keep going until everything's gone. Yeah, we're done. That's great. Right, over to this little area here. Check the pot, nothing. Over to the area behind these two beds. I think there's a couple bits, maybe. No, we've got more. Excellent. Over to this area, this wooden trunk here.
Take it. It might be useful.
We'll come back to the parasite in a minute. Right.
There's a parasite nearby.
Yes, I know
You
there
should take a
is.
closer look.
I'll get there in a minute. That's that area done. Now we're going to this corner here where the interesting loot is. Well, not that, of course. These 2 more parasites for our powers. That's a move. We don't want that. We can take these though. Oh, we can grab that as well. That's great. Alright, that's all the looting done.
Alright. What now?
Find the keys that Karlak has and send them to Tav. Place the keys in the keyring. Have a little sortie. And we're done. Off we go. And just turn up these burn things. That's it. We've got another one over there. No, don't look. Just thank you. I didn't turn any of these off with Karlak. That's better. Oh, there's one there. Look. Oh, sorry, zoned out again. That's the wrong way. Oh my days, I got so lost. No, I was going the right way. Wow, how embarrassing. Back out into the main part of the Gith crash. Straight across the hall. Into the hatchery where we found all the clothes. Alright. Yes, there are traps in here. So I have to be careful of that. Oh, I forgot to hide. Whoops. Apparently we can steal these. Never used to be able to take these items without getting a stern telling off from the Gith. Because there's one just there. But apparently we can now. Bit random. Right.
Don't want to think about why my eye is itching.
Tav goes over to here.
My face protects me.
Shadowheart's got the longest to go.
If this isn't important.
We've got to cast Enhanced Sleep on Shadowheart. Which means Asti comes out of stealth.
Let's keep to the shadow.
We're back in stealth.
Can't afford to fail.
Quick save with Sharp. Just in case things go wrong. And we've got to make it over to this.
Best avoid that trap.
Despite the looks, she is still in stealth. And we've got to make it all the way over there. That's why we have Enhanced Sleep. Up we go. Yep, there's a couple of traps there. Just on the edge of that platform, but we don't go anywhere near them.
Well, well.
Karlak is there, behind that Gith. And Asti goes for a little bit of a walk. Ow! Don't do that. We don't want to go in the water. We want to be on here. Oh dear, we failed that perception check.
Be careful.
Just
There are
stay on the
traps
edge
around.
here and you should be fine. If you do find one, just disarm it. It's like the ones we did in the thing. They'll just blow you into the acid and you'll take a ton of damage.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
There we go. Alright, just do a quick save and we're ready for battle.